What's up guys, welcome back to CS2 Daily. I hope you're all doing well. Today we've got the Blast Bounty Season 2 finals wrapped up. Spirit just 3-0'd the Mongols to grab back-to-back trophies. Donk picked up his 10th MVP at just 18 years old, and we'll finish off with ropz calling Vitality's recent form a big red flag heading into the Esports World Cup. Don't forget to drop a sub and like if you want more quick CS2 updates like this. I'd really appreciate it. Let's get straight into it. Okay, so Spirit are your Blast Bounty Season 2 champions, taking down the Mongols in a clean 3-0 sweep. It was a little bit of a lackluster finals, in my honest opinion. I thought MongolZ was at least going to take a map, but it is what it is, and Spirit lock in back-to-back trophies after already winning Cologne earlier this month. It was bittersweet for Zontix, not sure how he's feeling after that. I mean, he's got to be happy he's lifting the trophy, but at the same time, knowing that he's on his way out after the Esports World Cup, yeah, just a little bittersweet, I'm guessing. And it is a breakout moment for Zwei too, who's starting to show real Tier 1 impact in the Spirit lineup. They are going to be upgraded. In my opinion, they will be the team will be upgraded with Tanir stepping in for Zontix. It is just a little bit sad because they're still winning trophies. But yeah. Anyway, let's break it down map by map. We opened up on Nuke, and Spirit wasted no time stacking pistols, literally. A pistol win plus a cheeky knife kill from Chopper got them rolling 3-0, but the Mongols punched right back. Techno and Mizzino combined for a huge 3v5, and soon enough Mongols had the lead with Senzu and 910 hitting multi-kills all over the map. Spirit had to dig deep, and that's when their firepower just started spreading across the board. Multiple double openers from Donk, Shiro and Zwei shut down Mongols' momentum before the half, and Spirit carried that through to convert the second pistol as well. Even then, it got scrappy. Mongols battled back to 11-11 and had Spirit rattled, but once again, a Donk delivered when it mattered most, dropping a triple kill while standing in a molly at J-Hall to deny overtime. That clutch locked Nuke 13-11 and set the tone for the rest of the series. And then we go on to Mirage. And this was a proper back and forth. Spirit grabbed another pistol, making it 3 out of 3. But Mongols found success hammering B-site over and over again. Donk was quiet early, so it fell to Shiro to stabilise. His M4A1 quad kill stopped a 6-round streak, but then he overpeaks in the final round of the half. Whiffs a no-scope, which we're looking at right here, and Blitz punishes with a ridiculous last bullet 1v3 clutch. Mongols then go into the half with all the hype. Spirit once again won the pistol, and that was 4 straight now in the series. They clawed back control thanks to Shiro and Zwei. Shiro playing absolutely completely lights out this series. So impressed with the guy. But they both come up huge in the late round scenarios, and Mongols still pushed it to overtime off another clutch from Blitz. But in the extra rounds, Donk finally woke up, and that was the difference. Spirit closed the Mirage 16-13 and now go up 2-0 in the series. And then came Ancient, the map where Spirit just slammed the door shut basically. Another pair of pistols meant Spirit went 6 for 6 on the series. And Donk turned into a monster. He went 7-2 in openers, had 9 multi-kills, and finished with 143 ADR. Mongols couldn't get close. Spirit stomped 13-5, and the trophy was theirs. Donk topping the server with a 1.49 rating and a plus 17. Shiro not far behind with a plus 22 and a 1.27 rating, and the rest of the boys having a respectable series. Yeah, so really good. That is back-to-back trophies for Spirit now, Cologne and Blast Bounty, and they're looking unstoppable heading into the Esports World Cup. And with Vitality having the slump they're having right now, and the only real contenders in my opinion to them, they look like they're going to be lifting that one too. And to no one's surprise, the MVP went to Donk. This kid really is the truth. That makes it his 10th HLTV MVP medal, tying him with Get Right and Kenny S, and making him the joint most decorated rifler of all time. Just let that sink in. The kid is only 18 and already sitting on double digits. He posted a 1.53 rating across the LAN stage, topping Spirit in the quarters, semis and the final itself. Even with Zwei and Shiro stepping up big, Donk still finished with a 1.19 kills per round win and carries Spirit through all 3 playoff series. Kenny S even put it perfectly, he's doing in 2 years what some of us did in 10. Most of his MVPs so far are from non-elite events like the Bounties and Astana, but this is still his 4th MVP of 2025. That leaves him 1 away from matching last year's total and just 3 behind Zyru for the year. If anyone still doubted who the best rifler in the world is, this pretty much sells it. Shortly after the match, Donk does explain in an interview with HLTV, which I will share with you here in just a second. He explains how he still doesn't believe they are the top team in the world since topping Vitality and hitting rank 1, and that he says they still need to play Vitality to solidify that number 1 ranking.
Yeah, and so you have a 19-1 record in the last 20 games. And you've won now a couple trophies. You've passed Vitality on the VRS rankings as the number 1 team in the world. Do you feel now that you are starting to become that number 1 team in the world?
Not really. We weren't facing Vitality, and we need to beat them, I think, to become the best team in the world. And yeah, that's it. Vitality has some issues, but they can fix and still become best team in the world because they have everything for it.
Yeah, and you spoke about Zue, his bravery and his good mechanics. It seems like he really did have a good tournament here, and he's been kind of finding his place and stepping up. What words can you say about your teammate and the way he's progressing in the starting lineup of Spirit?
So what can I say? He is great and he's improving very fast, very quick. He's listening and learning everything that we are talking to him, that we are telling him what to do, how need to play, and everything. He's really fast learning it, and I see how quick he adapts to the highest level of CS.
So, while Spirit are celebrating, Vitality are left asking questions. ropz did come out after their semi-final loss to the Mongols and straight up called the games here a red flag. He admitted Vitality just aren't playing like they did in the first half of the year when they were racking up trophy after trophy. He talked about Mirage being costly, Inferno starting with a bang for the Mongols and just bad trades, slow reactions and key rounds slipping away. Basically stuff that didn't happen earlier this year. When even their B game was good enough to win. The craziest part, he said it himself, the hunger right now is with teams like the Mongols and Mouse who've been beaten down all year and finally got their revenge. Vitality still have what it takes according to ropz, but he admitted this was a big wake-up call heading into the Esports World Cup. So yeah, Vitality are no longer untouchable and ropz himself knows it. I'm not sure if they're going to manage to get themselves out of this little rut that they're in by the time Esports World comes. But hopefully they do, so we can get a really good Esports World Cup to watch.
And there were also some struggles against Liquid in the game before. It seemed like you guys pulled through and got out of that, but it seemed like a little bit of a tough match at times. Today it was a little bit the opposite. It was like you guys trying to fight back in and trying to get back into the game and faltering eventually. But do you think there's a little bit of a red flag starting to wave or some alarm bells starting to ring, or not yet?
Depends how to look at it. I mean, the games here are definitely a red flag. We are not playing like we used to, I think. With the as you mentioned, the Liquid game, it was close. We were ahead in both maps against Liquid, and we could have closed it smooth. But just key rounds, not reacting properly, not reacting fast enough. Just doing some bad decisions. I think a bunch of things that are going wrong, and it's life sometimes. I mean, we work on it, but right now it's definitely something to look at. We have to go back and review this game, as we definitely took a look on the Liquid game, and we had a good talk on what went wrong in that game, even though we won. Still happy with the win in that case, but stuff still to improve as well. Yeah.
So that's the Blast Bounty finals done. Spirit on top again, and Donk writing more history, while Vitality are left looking shaky just a week out from the Esports World Cup. Big storylines going into that event. I'll be keeping you guys updated every step of the way, so make sure you're subbed and drop a like. I'd really appreciate it. And as always, thanks for watching. Take care.